say which one of them we get to charge more for.
Charge
Wait,
more.
we're not charging for these. They're free. You know what? Go with whichever one floats your boat at the moment.
choose and we'll roll with that.
I think I like mini podcasts.
There you go.
What we like mini podcast. No, maybe what we like podcast mini. That one. What we like podcast mini.
It's a mini.
Maybe
That's
not.
right. And
We'll try again
That
next
means
week.
I won't fit
Mini
in it.
moose.
A what?
I don't know.
Have you seen the mini goats, like the little baby ones?
Oh, yes.
What are they called? The
Pygmy goats.
Pygmy goats.
I like the ones that are just.
The
Ones that get
fainting
scared.
Yeah, I love those. You can't really call them fainting because they're
They're
like,
just
I'm dead.
Well, that's what you call them. They pretend they're fainting. It's a defense mechanism.
That's funny.
You know,
That's not a very good defense mechanism.
It's kind of like a possum.
well, it's because they don't have thumbs and things to hold a gun where they can shoot back.
So they just.
It's also hard for them to dial 911. So,
That's true. That's true.
for those who don't know, what exactly is a mini?
A mini is like a long one, but a mini. So it's
Ah.
shorter than our usual episodes.
Well, what is the mini going to be about?
I don't know. But you know what I forgot? Because I got on a tangent. Do you know
What's
what we
that?
forgot?
What's that?
To
I forgot.
introduce us?
That's okay. All right, watch this. Through the magic of production, introduce us.
Oh, it's my turn again. Okay,
Yes.
so
We some crackheads.
we have Still Charlie,
That is me.
That's him.
Sir Charles, and we have the wonderful, the amazing, infamous Greg,
Hola.
and I'm Mackenzie.
The absolutely amazing,
I'm
wonderful, stupendous
halfway here.
Mackenzie.
You sure you don't want that other one? I've got another one
Maybe
of these.
I might need that.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna
But
have to.
for now, we're gonna pick our topic. Who
Charlie,
wants to pick?
are you brave enough to reach your hand in that
I
bowl
don't
and
know
pick a
if I
topic?
always like when he picks.
Actually, I picked last time.
It was a good one. That's true. Okay.
Yeah, but Charlie, that was you picked your nose.
Oh,
Oh no, wait, that was you picked somebody else's nose.
I never
can't
did
remember
that.
how that
I
happened.
never did that.
go wash
You
your
never
hands.
did that? Okay.
Allegedly.
I don't do that. I do
Well,
wash my
then
hands.
pick a topic and let's see how it goes. Because
Let's see.
Had it. Went away. I don't think I got
An
it back.
orange. We've been doing a lot of orange lately.
orange.
We need like a pink or green. ASMR. All right. Oh no.
Not sure what we like about these, but all right. Tornadoes versus hurricanes.
Hurricanes.
Tornadoes versus hurricanes. You know,
That's my vote.
Have you ever been in a hurricane?
I have been in a hurricane. I've
never been
in a tornado.
I've never been in a tornado. I've been in a hurricane.
No, but I know a lot more people who have been in hurricanes and a lot less people who've been in tornadoes.
Well, I mean, we're closer to like tornadoes are more centralized in the country than.
Thank goodness. Because my heart rate can't handle that.
I'm going to say this. I feel badly for people who get hit by tornadoes because
Actually, both of them.
no. Tornadoes kind of come out of nowhere, and you have very little time to prepare.
That's true.
They
and-
come out of Oklahoma.
Okay, that
A
that
big
is true
machine.
too.
Starts cranking up.
That's why they call
I
it.
don't
like, there's, like
necessarily-
they call it the alley of.
Oh, I didn't know
Tornado
that.
Alley.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
a place
like-
called Tornado Alley. It goes from basically Oklahoma, Texas, Panhandle, Kansas, Arkansas, all the way through to Louisiana,
Oh my goodness.
Tennessee, and all the way
Yeah.
over towards us.
But it kind of stops in Alabama.
Yeah, well,
Thank goodness.
there's just some things a tornado won't do, you know. So,
I'm not sure where that was going, but all right.
Anyway, you were saying
yeah,
you
I
feel
really
bad.
I feel bad for people
Oh, yeah.
who get hit by a tornado because it's very destructive. It comes out of nowhere. There's very little time to prepare. Now, on the other hand, I absolutely remember seeing stormcasts and weather people, very nice people that are on the weather, telling you weeks in advance, hey, there's a big thing that's going to come and screw your world up. And some people leave. Some people stay. Now, if you have absolutely no reason or no way to leave,
Yeah.
okay, I get it. You're kind of a victim of circumstances. But if you had every opportunity to set your ass in a car and go somewhere, and you chose to stay,
Yeah. At that
then
point,
you
it's
get
all
what
on
you deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, the time that we stayed, it wasn't actually predicted to come inland, because we were at St. Simon's.
Okay.
Like that's where my dad's family's from. So we didn't leave.
How did that go?
It was
How long did it last? Because like I feel like tornadoes last like a few hours, but like hurricanes can last days.
longer than that, actually. But,
Really?
yeah. Well, I mean,
What's the longest hurricane?
They'll go up the coast. I mean,
I meant like in
you
one
gotta-
central location. That's what I meant. Like
oh,
I meant like
no,
you know, like
no, 'cause
somebody
it's
getting
just
hit.
too much.
Yeah.
There's currents and there's wind involved.
I
and
should have been
stuff
more
like
clear.
that.
I should have been more clear.
Hurricanes, it's not necessarily like the tornado where it whips through.
Mm-hmm.
The hurricane is massive in size and has wind and rain on both sides of the eye as it moves through somewhere. So you might get a day of rain and winds before the eye ever gets to you. And then you get another day of rain and winds or more as it passes the backside of it by
Plus,
you.
it's pushing out rain like
Yeah.
way ahead of it and like in surrounding. Because like the hurricane will actually like
That swirling mass.
it'll like the worst is like right around the eye, obviously, where it does a lot of the damage. But like you also have the outer layers because I mean this storm they can be like miles upon miles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean they're huge. I mean if you ever look at it on the globe, it takes up like
That's true. That's true. I know.
We had
Like,
one-
they show it.
there was one 7 or 8 years ago that literally started out in the Atlantic and pushed up and went all the way.
Didn't it go to New York? Like it went all the way up the side.
No. I'm talking it came inland. It had so
I'm
much
confused.
power. It came through Florida, through Georgia, went into Tennessee, and I think it went up into
Maria?
like Kentucky and Missouri.
Wasn't that Hurricane Maria?
Well,
I
yeah.
don't know, but that
And
bitch,
then there was Katrina that hit all
Oh
the
my
Gulf Coast and
goodness,
stuff.
yeah.
like tornadoes do a whole lot of destructive power, but they do it in a matter of like minutes and it moves on. And just, they don't sit. And typically it burns itself out or it just they don't understand tornadoes.
Yeah.
Really.
And well, the second thing is hurricanes have a predictive path where they swirl and follow a movement. And I think I'm not right. I don't know if I'm right about this. There's a technical term for it probably, but I think tornadoes just go from trailer park to trailer park.
Oh my goodness.
Well, truth be told, that's probably the thing because the people probably out there are like it's cheaper to just get a trailer and lose that than it is.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think of that.
I mean, I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be
I'm
mean,
just
but
teasing.
like, but no. I mean, a lot of
Maybe.
these people probably just get tired of. They're like,
Like
Well, yeah.
rebuilding.
well, I mean, and a lot of times you'll see it. It'll take out a house here, leave
Leave
this house,
something there.
house,
yeah.
and
And there's
it's-
no rhyme or reason.
There's no rhyme or reason to them.
Yeah.
They are just destructive powers, and they are vicious. Because I mean, they'll
absolutely.
take.
I heard it sounds like a train.
They'll yeah. Well, they'll also take a car
That's insane.
and toss it a couple miles.
I wonder if tornadoes honk horns like trains. Maybe. You never know.
I don't know.
All I know is I remember the people on the news because when the hurricanes come, they talk about it for a whole week and they say, "Hurricane whatever is moving this way, and here's the little and we think it's gonna go like this, and it'll probably put." When it's tornadoes, it's if you are in this area, take cover immediately. Go
Yeah.
down underground. You will probably not survive this storm.
yeah.
I love Twister.
Oh yeah, I
That
love the
movie
movie
Twister.
Twister.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask.
I love
Like
that movie.
what did you guys think of like the movies with the Sharknado?
No. I watched the first one and I was just like, God, I hope all these people die. Get them sharks.
I don't understand how people make second and thirds of movies.
No,
like,
there's like 9 of them, I think.
have you seen like that type of movie or like snakes on plane or plane snakes?
Snakes on a plane.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the stupidest movie.
See that just reminds me of where somebody put a lot of verbs and nouns on a dartboard and started throwing darts and started making movies. Because there's just some things that don't need to be.
No,
good.
Yeah,
I love
I don't get
the
it.
movies where the science movies where they can like they made a spider with a scorpion,
yeah.
Well, that I can understand, but snakes on a plane.
but no. You're talking about these things are like 20 foot
Yeah, and
long.
like nobody can stop
Yeah.
these snakes.
And a toad or anaconda versus python.
And they just happen to have like 60 of the world's most venomous, and they're not fighting each other.
Yeah.
The snakes are not fighting each other.
Well, I don't. I mean, I don't know that. I don't know enough about snakes to say whether they fight each other or not.
They do, and they
All right.
can.
Let me ask you this. I'm much more scared of tornadoes than I am of hurricanes.
Yes.
And I think this is a reason why. Let me see if you understand. Okay, everybody. Hurricane Mary's going to be coming through, or Hurricane Bob.
Like the names.
Yeah, if you want somebody to be scared of something that's going to be destructive, I want to hear. Today, Hurricane Diablo is coming for your soul.
Okay. I have a game.
Go ahead.
I have a game. I'm gonna give you a letter, and you have to come up with your scariest name for a hurricane.
All right,
Ready?
go ahead.
All right, who's going first?
Charlie, go first.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. S. 5, 4.
Samantha. No,
Hurricane Samantha.
and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you the reason why.
Why?
Because if you go back through, all the ones that have done the most destruction
Our female
are
names.
female names.
Okay.
All right. Okay, you ready?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. J. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hurricane Joaquin.
I like that one though.
I had a good one for Jay too, though.
Oh, go ahead. Here, let me
What
give
was
you
it?
the effect. Jericho.
Oh, that is a good one.
Hurricane Jericho.
Yeah.
Coming at you live.
Give me another one.
Oh, you like this game?
Yeah, I actually like this game. Like my
Okay,
mind went
okay.
because I had a specific letter and I had a name for it already,
Yeah.
and you said S, and I was like, Samantha.
Samantha. All right, well, I might not pick your letter. Are you ready?
I know you won't pick my letter.
3, 2, 1. N. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's Bob so bad. All I could think of was Nancy.
That's all I was thinking.
That's all I could think.
We love you, Nance.
Hurricane Nancy.
Okay. You ready?
I am ready.
3, 2, 1. Z. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will die from Hurricane Zeus.
Oh, I was not expecting that. I thought you were gonna say like zoo or like.
Like the first when you said "in," the first thing that popped into my head was Necropolis, but that's not even it's a place, not a name. Technically, a mythical place.
I mean, it still could have been used. I didn't say it had to be a name. You just had to name it.
Yeah, I was hoping you would give me L. I was gonna be like Leroy.
Oh no, here comes Leroy. Oh no.
Hurricane Fluffy.
Yeah, like what if they did like funny things, like sweet little names.
It's tornado boo boo time.
For T, here comes Tiny Tim.
No.
Hurricane
Irma.
Oh
Here
yeah.
comes Hurricane. Here comes Hurricane. Right down Hurricane Lane.
Oh, my
Yay! Who here has actually been in a tornado?
No.
No.
Really?
And this will tell you how amazingly screwed up my father and I are. When we're heavy sleepers,
Okay.
right? So in Colorado, I slept through two things. One was a tornado.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was when a lady, and you have to understand, we lived in a very rural area.
Mm-hmm.
So when a lady had a heart attack, they had the Flight for Life helicopter come out, and we had a big section right beside our house that was a 3-acre open field.
Mm-hmm.
And they landed a Flight for Life helicopter in that field, picked her up and left, and me and my dad slept through it. Which is why we slept through the tornado too, which really pissed off my mom because she was like, "We're all gonna die."
And they're like,
They're like the best sleep ever. They woke up like, "Wow, I'm rested."
in
let's
Georgia.
do this. Oh, we got to clean up everything around.
Where's
us.
my house?
In Georgia, when we lived down by Beaufort Dam, I was sitting at the house. I was home. And I just noticed it was dark outside for like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we had these big windows that went from floor to ceiling. And I'm looking out the windows going, why does it look green outside?
Oh yeah,
And the wind started blowing. It was very weird, eerie green, and I was like, "Oh, I know what this is. This is the part in the movie where everybody's going to die." And I realized, holy crap, what is that over there? And you know how you always have that one guy that's in with the tornado, and he submits his video to the news place, and they go, "Here's the tornado. I can't believe it's just right." That was me. I was sitting there going, holy crap, that really is a tornado. And I was watching it like a dumbass, and I was kind of mesmerized by it. And then I realized, look at these windows. They had waves in them like the ocean. And I was like,
what?
I need to go downstairs.
Yeah, I guess they started to like.
Yeah, they literally had, like, you could hold your finger here, and it was going and touching every once in a while. And I was like, okay, I'm going downstairs. So that scared the crap out of me.
You think?
Now, how many people have been in a hurricane? There you
in
go.
the beginnings, but we left before it hit.
Well, okay, like I said, it wasn't actually. It didn't come
Like the eye
on.
didn't
It didn't like full on. It was.
Yeah.
It stayed out to sea, so we were getting rain.
Well, I've been in
and,
tropical
like,
storms.
Yeah, no, I mean this was a full on hurricane.
Oh.
I mean it was, but it was the eye was most of it was still out to sea. It ended up staying out to sea and just basically.
I wonder
But it flooded so much of the island, like.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Just,
because
like,
my grandmother's house is where we were staying, and I think she was still alive at this point. I don't remember. She passed when I was 12, but the house was right on the beach. So, and we were out like swimming and playing because the waves were huge. It was
That's like
awesome.
surfers.
Yeah, it was
like they
so-
like track it, you know?
But like we came out the next morning and the street was flooded. So we went swimming in the streets.
Oh my goodness. My cousin,
so
he grew up
awesome.
in Miami, and he did that.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Oh my goodness.
My friends and I used to have terrible habits, and one of them was when we get bored, we would do goofy shit. Our favorite thing was to, and now you can't do this anymore because you'd go to jail, but our favorite thing was to show up at the airport, walk up to the ticket counter and say, "What's the cheapest ticket you have?" And they'd say, "Going where? We don't care. What's the ticket that you have that is cheapest?" We got like a $35 to St. Louis. Good, give us one. And we'd just go to St. Louis, spend the night, go to a bar, eat at a place we'd never eat, and then come home the next day or the day after, and do that. Or even worse, we used to just go on road trips. Hey, what are you doing? I don't know. You as bored as I am? Yeah. Road trip.
What?
And we jumped in a car.
Did you say you would get arrested for that now?
If you went to a airport right now with no luggage, paying for a one-way ticket in cash, whatever the cheapest flight is,
I see what you're saying.
not only would you be strip searched and cavity searched 5 times over, they would never believe your name wasn't something with in the name.
Oh, okay.
And they would have you, because they would obviously think you're bringing down the plane. But yeah, we've done that, and that was a lot of fun going places we've never been in, just hanging out.
That does sound cool. That sounds like a bucket list item.
One time, my buddy, who shall remain nameless, I was like, we were sitting at home. We were like, dude, are you as bored as I am? Yeah. Okay, road trip. Where are we going? I don't know. Just let's get in the car. Got in the car and just started heading for Florida.
Oh.
Had been paying no attention to the news.
You drove into a hurricane.
So we get all the way down, and on the way, a friend of ours calls, and she was working as a trainer for a restaurant chain, and she was like, "I'm in Florida. You guys should come see me." We were like, "All right, fine." And we found a hotel, and we were like, "Hey, how much is it?" She's like, "Oh, we'll give you a discount. You're the only customer we have." Why? It's like, was there a series of murders here?
Yeah.
No, because of the hurricane. And we're like, you mean the rain outside? Yeah, that's the hurricane. And we're thinking like, wow, I thought this stuff was a lot worse. But
Oh,
yeah, there
wow.
was a hurricane that had just gone through, and our idiot selves
He
had
didn't even look.
no clue.
Didn't even know.
Um,
That's wild.
now
So-
that's not.
Yeah, see, we did different stuff. We used to jump off bridges. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Now that's not to belittle the really bad hurricanes
Yeah.
like Katrina and some of those, and I understand. I also don't understand. Some of these hurricanes come through and hit Caribbean nations,
Oh, those are.
and those people just basically like pick up all their stuff and rebuild and keep going
Yeah.
with life. But I guess it has to do with the intensity of the hurricane and things. But yeah, I'm going to go with tornadoes on this one because I think tornadoes are a lot more violent, a lot more sporadic, and
Well, that's.
they're kind of like crackheads in Atlanta. You never know where they're going to pop up and do damage.
Yeah, I mean, I guess part of it too is your perspective. So,
Absolutely.
like, I'm pretty sure the people in Texas and Oklahoma are like, yeah, tornadoes. I'm pretty sure the people who are like in those Caribbean nations are like,
Now I will say
hurricanes.
this. At one time, and I saw something on this. I've never seen it again, but I would so love to learn about this. I'm going to say he was German just because I can't remember. It was some Eastern European scientist guy who was doing tornado research. And you ever seen the depth charges on the back of a boat when they're trying to go after submarines and stuff, and they
Yeah.
drop them in and they set them for a depth and they go explode?
Yeah.
All right. This guy wanted to have
They go and
something.
explode. He snuck that in.
This guy wanted to have something like a depth charge that could be thrown or rocketed up, and it would hit the tornado and explode with a violent force. And it would also have this amazing foam stuff that would mix with moisture in the air and create like foam, trying to deaden the
down.
tornado. And I thought, what a cool damn idea.
Yeah.
no, what a great way to just add more destruction to a tornado.
Well,
But wouldn't it stop it though?
but I would just love to be at a bar one time going, hey, what do you do? Oh, you work for a shipping company. Okay, yeah. What do you do? Oh, you're a doctor. Oh, what do you do? You drive a vehicle that tosses bombs at tornadoes to kill them. All hail the king.
Okay, I mean, I can see. I mean, like, I'd take that job. That would
I'd
be
take
like,
that job.
yeah, I'd be like,
Because I'm thinking,
But like, how would they even test that? Like, they're just like throwing it and see what
that's
happens.
where
I'm
I
sorry,
would
you
love
have
to
to
know more
dress in
about
the,
this.
you'd have to dress in the most ridiculous way and have the most
Dress in like a clown
ridiculous,
suit.
Dude,
yeah,
to-
and have the
You and
most
the unicorn
ridiculous
short.
haircut. Just be like, "Ow," play it like that guy
Oh
from
my
that.
goodness.
Like having that music from like the movie Twister when that dude's just like, yeah, we chase tornadoes, man. You're like,
to be able to drive a vehicle that threw bombs at a tornado, I would dress like a chicken.
I'm pretty sure I would just wear like what's that dude who has the green,
Green.
the green like bathing suit. What was his name? He did that movie years ago when he
Are you
walked.
talking about Green Lantern?
Borat.
Yeah, Borat.
I was
And
way
he had
off.
the green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll get it for you and show you, but
Okay.
that is concluding our time with the mini. We have now successfully debated tornadoes versus hurricanes. We thank you for tuning in.
Yes, and let us know what you guys would rather, or what you wouldn't rather. Tornado or hurricane. And you can also email it in if you don't want to like comment it. But you should like it though. But if
There's your swimsuit.
oh, I could have gone my whole life without seeing that.
Would you like to use your magic finger
Yes.
and make the email address? Where's it going to point where
Here.
you think it wants to show up at?
Two.
It's right there.
do,
See?
do.
What does it say?
Oh,
It
it
says,
says you can email us at thewhatwelikepc@gmail.com.
and what does PC stand for?
Ooh. Charlie picked the first one. So you can
Okay,
pick the
I'm
second
going to
one.
go with the green one this
Oh
time.
yes. No more. green.
PC stands for podcast, but it could also stand for parrot clap. So if a parrot clap for you, that could be for what PC stands for.
I'm pretty sure they can clap.
Like their wings?
Right, I can clap. So, yeah, we're not going to start with parrot jokes. Guys, we thank you so much. We love you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
tuning in.
Polly want a crackhead?
Polly,
Bye-bye.
Polly wants to end this while we still can. We thank you so much. You have a great
We're
time.
having fun.
This is really good.
Okay.
Oh,
Give that
yeah.
to me.